All right. All right. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Let's see if this is working good. I'm trying a different headset today. Not sure how the audio is going to come out. James, if you want to send me a quick text, let me know if the audio sounds any better or worse. Hopefully better. All right, game 2 of this series between these two teams. There are some changes to the roster. For New Mexico, they've added a couple players and changed the number of a couple others. This game, I think, is going to be a little more physical just due to the fact that the Ice Wolves got beat in a shootout yesterday, which was an awesome game if you didn't get a chance to watch it. All right, thanks for the heads up, James. Not sure I can adjust the audio level on the mic, so I'll just try and talk a little bit louder. All right. Going through the warm-up now. And I'm going to go ahead and mute for now, but we got about a 5-minute warm-up. We'll go ahead and set it up so that yeah, there we go. But we'll go ahead and mute for right now. We'll be back shortly for the start of the game and the puck drop. All right, folks, here we go. Warm-ups are done. Teams are getting the pucks all picked up. And we are going to be ready to start here shortly. Looks like the referees are running a four-man system tonight. Don't know the names of the officials here, but they are different than the ones we had yesterday. So the game will probably be called a little bit different. Not much we can do about that. Hopefully it's different good, but we won't know until we get rolling. Again, the Tigers 18U AAA team coached by Kevin Holmstrom with the assistant of Will English on the bench. And for the New Mexico Ice Wolves, we have Darren Banks as the head coach with Justin Cohn as the assistant. As I mentioned earlier, there's a couple of roster changes on the New Mexico team. Not much. Nothing that we really need to worry about. They added a couple additional players that did not play yesterday. It's probably some of their older players. I think they're going to come out loaded for bear today. So this should be a pretty physical game. Looks like we got McEnroy, Noble, and Terrio. He told me how to pronounce that, and unfortunately I can't remember. All right, get ready for puck drop. Puck is down. Noble picks it up, back over to Coulombe. Noble chips it in. Goalie picks it up and knocks it back out of the zone. Picked up by Burt. Burt making a little move, getting it over to Coulombe. Back over to Burt. Burt chips it up. That's knocked away from the intended receiver, but it comes into the zone, but it comes in offside. So we're going to stop the play early on in this game. Only about 18 seconds in, and the puck has already been back and forth through the neutral zone about 4 times. Robinson taking the draw there. New Mexico comes away with that one. Chipped in by New Mexico, picked up by Robinson. He rims it around on the back wall. Picked up by New Mexico. Back up to the point at 3. Shot deflected. Picked up by Porter. Porter takes it in. That's offsides, and we get another stoppage of play. Number 3 to chip that in was Spencer Lund from the Ice Wolves. That one was deflected way up. All right. Face-off taken by Marcus Ray. He's bookended by Chavez and Wenner. Thrown all the way down, and I think we're getting another icing. And we did. That pass did not connect all the way down. All the way down it goes. So in net for the Tigers today, we have Hunter Julio. How do you say that? Hui? I'll have to ask somebody how to say that. New Mexico picks it up, brings it out of their zone. Wenner with the burst of speed to try and pick him up. Off the near side boards. Marcus knocks that one out. Wenner knocks that into the New Mexico zone and goes and chases it down as the goalie, number 95, Hazlitt, picks it up again. Brought into the zone by number 19, Briska. Shot saved by Hunter. Marcus chasing that one down, and he's not able to get to it, but Wenner does and knocks that one into the zone. 25 picks that one up. That is Kerr. Chips it up. Cross-ice pass to number 15, Marvisi there. Tries to whack it off the boards, but unsuccessful in that attempt. Shot goes wide. Bounces almost out, but picked up real quick. Adams with it. Adams gets it over to Geronazzo. Geronazzo, as he's bumped, chips it in. Battle down right below the net. Adams there. Marvisi's there. Finally, number 15 Whitworth brings it out of the zone, and he is flattened by Burt. Gironazzo trying to get to it, and his stick goes flying. Chipped up and not out as number 4 keeps that in. Number 4 for the Ice Wolves. That is Armstrong, Easton Armstrong. Manages to keep that one in the zone, but only temporarily. Looks like they are calling an offsides on that call, so it's coming out of the zone. We got McEnroy taking the draw. And New Mexico comes away with that one. Noble trying to get to it, but not able to be successful in that opportunity. Chipped in by the Ice Wolves. Burns back to get it. And looks like we got an offsides call and another stoppage of play with the puck coming out into the neutral zone. 17-11 left in the first period. And chipped out, Burnt back to get that one, and we got an icing call on New Mexico. Face-off will come all the way back into the New Mexico zone. Noble back, chips it up front, but bounces off the side of the net. New Mexico controlling it, taking it around behind the net. Tries to go up the same side, reverses, and brings it back down. Chipped up, not out. Slomiak gets it over to Kenny. Kenny throws it in, and he's hit by number 13. Battle on the near side wall. Porter's there. Number 16 for Tigers. Ingram gets it, bounces it up. Heng trying to chip it in deep. And New Mexico controlling it barely behind their own net. Chipped up. Number 20 chips that one in, and Robinson back to get it, pick it up. Tries to get it up to Ingram, and they don't connect. Puck goes all the way down, and Robinson going to the box for a hook as he hooks the New Mexico player. That's going to put New Mexico on a power play. And the Tigers on a penalty kill at the 15:48 mark of the first period. Looks like Ray's taking the draw. New Mexico not able to get it right out of the gate. They finally get control of it. Up top, over to the near side half wall, number 7 controlling it. He moves up top, throws it towards the net, and that's picked up and thrown out of the zone by Coulomb. Number 3 picks it up for New Mexico. That's Spencer Lund. He controls behind the net. Does a quick reversal. Passes it up to the near side half wall, carried out to number 18. That's the Ford. Rimmed around and out, and Spencer Lund not able to control that. Gets it up to number 7, Larson. Porter manages to get a stick on it and chip it in. Mexico controls it down below their goal line, only temporarily, and then chipped way up and into the ceiling, and we get a stoppage of play. 54 seconds left in the penalty, 14:42 left in the first period. Still tons of hockey to be played. No score yet. Noble taking the draw now. Number 8 for New Mexico, cross-ice pass. To 22, 22 down, 22 back to 8. 8 over to the near side wall to 25. He takes a shot that's blocked by Albano. New Mexico controlling it on the far side half wall. 22 with it. Cross ice to 25. Shot! And that one goes, it picks the corner and puts New Mexico up 1-0 on a power play goal. The number 25 used the defenseman as a screen and just buried it right in the top corner of the net. Not sure who got the assist on that one. I believe it was number 22, Kawagishi. And I think number 8, but I'm not 100% sure. Shagovets. Puck drop. Tigers controlled that temporarily. Marvisi chips that in deep. Picked up by New Mexico. Shot redirected by Geronazzo. Geronazzo throws it towards the net. It's redirected to the side. Picked up by New Mexico. Chipped up and out. Softly gets it and just throws it into the far side corner. But that's going to be an icy. I thought he chipped it from the opposite side of the red line, but I guess it was the Tigers side. So that goes for an icing. 13:42. Current score 1-0. Marvisi again taking the draw, still out with Adams and Geronazzo. Picked up by 22, Puyol, and he backhands that, and that goes all the way down, and that goes for another icing right out of the gate. Tigers probably going to make a quick change, and the puck comes down for a face-off in the Tigers zone. Looks like Marcus Ray taking the draw for this one, and against number 14, Ensign. And Ensign gets booted, so number 15, Wentworth, goes in, take his place. New Mexico controls that face-off, picked up on the near side boards. Not out. Number 10 throws it towards the net. Puyol throws it over to Slomiak, who picks it up and crosses over the red line and throws it in. Gets it in deep, chipped up and out. Puyol picks it up out of the air. Little move to get around one of the New Mexico players, chipped up and not able to control it are the Tigers. Back into the New Mexico zone, and they're controlling it now. And they bring it into the Tigers zone, chipped in, and somehow that goes in. Number 11 with the goal, Stanley Hubbard. He hails from Albuquerque, New Mexico. 6'5", he's a tall guy. And he buries second goal of the game for the New Mexico team. Knew this was going to be a much more difficult game for the Tigers for this one. Robinson taking the draw. He's out with Ingram and Porter. Albano and Burke on the back end. Albano back to pick it up in his own zone. Backhanded up and around to Porter. Porter chips that up, not out. Albano again with it. He rims it around to the near side. Ingram picks it up, bounces off the board, says he's hit. But he is not able to get it out. Number 11, the goal scorer, manages to keep it in, chipped up. Robinson gets it past number 7 and goes off the official skate, and he's not able to maintain it. New Mexico gets it in. Robinson rims it around to the far side, picked up by number 7, Larson. Chipped up and picked out by number 16, Nance. And he gets it over to 3. 1. Messing around with it in the zone. Tigers come away with it. Julio tries to get it in to Noble, but it goes to the goalie, and the goalie covers it up, and Noble not able to do much with that, so we get a stoppage of play and a face-off down in the New Mexico zone. McEnroy taking the draw. New Mexico gets it, throws it around the far side, chipped up and out. McEnroy getting it, and Julio blows a tire as the puck's trying to come to him. In the 20 with it. Shot and a save. Hunter with a good save on that puck, and he stops play. Looks like we had a little bit of a fire drill down low with the Tigers kind of running around and missing the puck, blowing tires, all that kind of fun stuff. So they go for a change. Marvisi out for the draw. He's got Adams and Geronazzo out with him. Back up to the point. Number 8 takes a shot and goes right off of the inside of Adams' leg. He's hurting a little bit there. Burt chips it into Geronazzo. He's not able to control it. Over to Burt in the Tiger zone. Back to Softly. Softly tries to chip it up and ends up bouncing off of him and going into the New Mexico bench. So we get another stoppage of play. Hopefully Adams isn't hurt too bad. That one looked like a stinger right off the inside of his leg. Okay, we got Marcus Ray taking the draw, bookended by Chavez and Wenner. Wenner with it, backhands it into the zone. Chavez racing back to get it, rimmed around by New Mexico, picked up on the near side. Oh, Ray's bumped a little bit. Wenner gets it back to Culiom. Culiom chips it up, but his pass is picked off by number 5, Kusuno. Puck is bouncing around. Wenner gets it, just throws it all the way down. It comes down into the New Mexico zone. Hazlitt just knocks it up. This game is really, really fast. Picked up by Slomiak. Porter battling for it, and he had it knocked past him. New Mexico picks it up, carries it into the Tiger zone. A shot that's redirected up into the netting, and we get another stoppage of play down in the Tiger zone at the 9:33 mark of the first period. McEnroy taking the draw. He's up against, can't tell his number, 29. That is Mooney. New Mexico controlling it down low. Number 8, that's Noble, picks it up and gets it out of the zone. Softly back to get it in the Tigers zone. Softly with the good play. Gets it into the New Mexico zone, but not cleanly as they control it. Picked up and brought out. Ray picks it up in the neutral zone, spins away from a couple of the New Mexico players, chipped up, and New Mexico now controlling it in the neutral zone. Puck down in the Tiger zone. Burt down there battling for it, and it looks like it went off the net. Got stuck on the back of the net, so the referee makes a call to stop play. Not sure what happened there. The puck did look like it was free. But we get a face-off down in the Tiger zone. Ray taking the draw. And No clean winner on that one. Puck's bouncing around in front. Chavez down there battling for it, along with number 24, Kenny. Chipped up and out. New Mexico controlling it in their own zone. Chipped back up and in. Goes off at number 19. No, it did not. I thought it went off at 19, but they called an icing, which means it did not go off at number 19. So we get a stoppage to play and a face-off down low in the New Mexico zone. Marvisi taking the draw. Adams is out there. That's good, along with Geronazzo. We got Kenny and Guillaume as picking up the backhand. Marvisi gets a shot that goes wide. New Mexico gets around Adams, chips it up. Number 18 carries it into the zone. Shot and a save by Hunter. And we get a stoppage of play with another faceoff down in the Tiger zone. 8:04 left in the first period. Mexico controlling it, throws it towards the net. Albano there, tie up his guy so it doesn't get all the way through. Back up to the point, number 25 with the shot, saved by Hunter, picked up by Albano, up to Adams on the near side wall. Number 8 carries that one in. That is Chagovets. Chipped up and not out as thrown towards the net by number 22. And that's Kagishi. And that goes all the way down for an icing on the Tigers. They'll go for a quick change, and it looks like New Mexico will too. All right, just tried something here to see what happens with the audio. Let me know if it's a little bit better. Specifically you James, since it's been bugging you a little bit. Chipped up and in by Porter. Porter racing to get it, and he's battling with a couple New Mexico players. They end up coming away with it, throw it up and out. Burback to get it in the Tiger zone. Gets it over to Slomiak. Slomiak up to Ray. Ray gets hauled down. No call there. Porter with it. Bounces it off the far side boards, but New Mexico picks it back up. Pounded by Ray. Slomiak gets it and just backhands it up and over everybody and out of the zone. And we get a stoppage of play as Ingram is right there at the doorstep. All right. Looks like we got McEnroy taking the third. Is that right? McEnroy taking the draw. Still trying to figure out the names. Guillaume gets it. He's hit hard. And softly getting it. He's hounded. He chips it off the boards up to Noble. Noble chips it up to McEnroy. McEnroy over to Noble. Noble over to Theriot. Their pass is interrupted. Picked up by Theriot and thrown on the net. As the goalie covers that up, and we get another stoppage of play. 6:19 left in the first period. 2-0 with New Mexico being up top. McEnroy taking the draw again with Noble and Theriot. Picked up by New Mexico's number 16. Comes around behind the net to the near side. Gets it around to number 19. Chipped up. Number 3 with it. Blocked by Noble. Noble kind of squirrels around a little bit. Yes, I'm using squirrels as a verb. McEnroy battling down low. Comes away with the puck. Up to Noble. Noble goes cross ice, but that pass is intercepted and picked up by number 19. Kept in by New Mexico. Down to the far near side corner. Chavez with it, tries to pass it up, but that comes up and out of the zone. New Mexico still controlling it though. And they bounce it deep into their own zone. Hazlitt back and decides against playing the puck. Geronazzo picked it up, but not able to do much with it. Renner with it, throws it to the near side, rims it around, Burt back to get it. Shot by Chavez, a really quick shot. Caught Hazlitt a little bit by surprise, but he was in good position. Battle down low, we got a couple guys really going at it. Geronazzo down there, he misses a pass. Over to Softly. Or, sorry, that was Burnt, number 11, not 17. And number 17 is Robinson anyway, so I completely butchered that one. Right, Barbisi taking the draws out with Ingram and Porter. Burt and Albano on the back end. Can't quite tell who that is taking the draw. Number 14 for New Mexico, that's Ensign. New Mexico comes away with that one. Ensign with it. Tries to chip it up. And he fails on his pass. Brought out of the zone. Brought in by Ensign again. Barbisi takes a whack at him. Doesn't do much to it. Puck's now behind the net. Picked up by Burt. And we got a penalty. And we got a high stick. Not sure who it's on. Looks like it might be... Oh, what do you know? My kid. Surprise, surprise. Blake Barbisi with a high stick. Well, yeah, he didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Oh, this guy can see it, whatever.
So that puts New Mexico on a power play. Their second, third of the game so far. Renner down. He goes around behind the net. Not something you should typically do during a power play. Got burned. And New Mexico cross ice pass. Not able to connect on that one. 17, that comes out of the zone, and we get a stoppage to play. 3 was not able to hold it. That's Spencer Lund. He was not able to hold it in the zone. And so it comes out. Face-off outside. 1:26 left on my own son's penalty. Seven with it for New Mexico. He leaves it for Cantel's number 3, Spencer Lund. 22 controlling it. Spins away to the half wall. Back up to Spencer Lund. Over to 7, Larson. Larson with the shot. Picked up down low by Brow. Over to the far side half wall. And Mariel gets that and just throws it all the way down. Hazlitt stops it and leaves it for Lund. New Mexico comes flying up. Number 18 takes it all the way in. Chavez racing him, and Chavez lost that one. McElroy not able to get it out of the zone. He finally picks it up on a second attempt. Backhands it and finally does get it out. It goes back towards Hazlitt, and he just stops the puck and leaves it for number 25, Kerr. 19 gets it, carries it in. Shot blocked. McElroy gets it. Shot, long shot made by McElroy. And New Mexico now controls it in their own zone. 1:58 left in the first period, and the Marvisi penalty is over. So Tigers are back at full strength. Burt with it, gets it over to Slomiak. He throws it all the way, and that's going to go for an icing. And we get another stoppage of play at the 1:42 mark of the first period. I believe in this game that we're actually going to be playing playing by the junior rules, which means we're going to actually zam in between each of the periods, both second and third, um, instead of halfway through the first period or halfway through the second period. On that faceoff, Geronazzo's stick completely craters, and he loses that faceoff. So he heads off, and Marcus Ray comes out to take his place. Albano with it. Albano coughed it up in front. Good save by Hunter to save Albano's little mess up there. I don't know if he lost a handle on her or actually tried to pass it in front, but that was not a good play. Reagan taking the draw, and New Mexico comes away with that one. Back up to the point, shot, and goes wide of the net. Puck battle on the near side half wall. Ingram gets it, backhands it in to New Mexico. They bounce it off the wall there. Come right back, 2-on-2. Number 13 with it, that is Whitesill. Slomiak gets it up. Redirected to Ray. Ray tries to get around number 5, and there was a high stick there, but no call by Ray on number 5. Ariel dancing through everybody, finally gets stood up and loses the puck. He's trying to get it again. Again, Theriault with it, comes back out to Burt. Burt leaves it for Slomiak. Slomiak back over to Burt. Back over to Slomiak to the near side wall. He backhands it off the boards to McElroy. McElroy bounces it off the boards to Noble. Noble carries it in, and he lost the handle on it. It comes back out. Noble gets it up to McElroy. McElroy loses the handle on it. Picked up by Coulion. Coulion throws it in. McElroy picks up his failed attempt. Back 2-on-1. On-man rush. Shot. And goes wide of the net. Picked up by McElroy. He throws it up and out of the zone. New Mexico now controlling it. And that is it for the first period. We're going to go ahead and take a quick breather while we wait for the ice jam, and then we will be back for the start of the second period. Also, these periods are all 20 minutes long, so this is going to be a 2.5 hour game. I hope you stay with us through the entire thing. We'll be back shortly, and in the meantime, go get some popcorn, because this is going to be a fun rest of this game. All right, folks, here we go. Get ready for the start of the second period.
Update you with Brianna's goals?
What's that?
Do you want me to update you with Brianna's game?
If you want, that's fine. All right, players are on the ice, getting all warmed up and ready to go. They should be warm by now.
Only like 24%. Do you have a battery pack?
Yeah, there's an extra one in there. I don't have a cable. All right, sorry about that. My wife decided to come over and talk to me, so we muted you for a second while I could have a conversation with her. My daughter, who plays on the Tigers 14UA team as a defenseman, is actually playing in just a few minutes, so I'm going to be bouncing back and forth my phone to see how her game is going. Here we go. Tigers controlling that temporarily. Noble not able to get a handle on it. Picked up by Burnt down low. He spins away from the New Mexico player. Chipped up and out. Spencer Lund gets to it and manages to keep it from going in. Passed up to Noble. Noble with the shot, and that is redirected wide by Hazlitt. 22 with it. Gets it up to number 20. Brow with the shot and pops the water bottle. Brow with the goal. Early in the second period, as Hunter is not able to get a handle on that one, and it just goes right by him. Brow with a good shot. Current score 3-0. Robinson taking the draw. He's got Porter and Ingram out with him, and we got Kenny and number 22, Kuliom, out with them. Porter gets it, chipped in, and there goes my battery pack. See if somebody's going to put that back on for me, or I'm going to have to walk down there and take care of it myself. And he just puts it back on the wall. Oh, it looks like somebody's got it for him. Down in the Tigers zone. Controlling it, Porter misses the puck. And New Mexico controls it and keeps it down low. Shot, that's blocked. Back up to the point to number 25, Kerr, and he throws it in. New Mexico controlling it down low. Kerr with it. Shot. Rising shot goes up over. Takes a weird bounce off of the stanchion. Nearly comes out, but kept in. Brought up by Ingram. Ingram gets around number 5. Centering pass that not able to connect on. And Hunter covers that one. And we get a stoppage of play. Hunter Poole is number 35 this year for the Tigers. We got Ray bookended by Chavez, and Geronazzo is out with him. Controlled by Peng. Peng gets it, and he's knocked down. Puck's behind the net. Chavez manages to backhand it out. Picked up and not controlled in the zone. And we get an offsides call as it popped out, and New Mexico not able to keep it in the zone. So we get a stoppage of play. Marcus Ray again taking the draw. Chavez and Geronazzo still out with him. We got Slomiak and Peng now with him on the back end. New Mexico with it. Shot, and Hool controls that one. And we get another stoppage of play. Face off down in the Tigers zone. And the Tigers get a quick change. It looks like we got Marvisi, Adams, and Porter out. Coulomb and Burt out on the back end. Marvisi taking the draw. Takes a whack at it. New Mexico's now controlling it. They bounce it off the far side boards. Adams back to get that one. Porter picks it up, gets it over to Adams. Adams with a burst of speed, carries it in, tries to center it, and Marvisi, I think, buried that one, but they are calling no goal. Marvisi takes a shot to the back. We got a little scrum there. Puck is in the net, but I'm pretty sure they are not calling that one. Marvisi paid for that one, took a nice hard shot to the back. Looks like the goalie's trying to reset something, and they are calling it out of the zone. There's conversation between Hazlitt and one of the officials. Not sure what's going on. That's why he's talking to him. Marvisi with a great chance, actually puts it in the net. I don't think they're calling a goaltender interference, but I'm not sure what the call is, why it's not a goal. I guess we'll never really know. Burnt controlling that one, backhands it in. McEnroy back to get it, and chipped up by New Mexico. New Mexico, nice steal by Theriault. Theriault with it, and he throws it in. Onside, surprisingly. They're calling an offsides on that one. It's not delayed, so not sure why there was a delayed offsides call on that one. Shouldn't have been a delayed offsides. Not high school hockey. That's the only high school and adult hockey is the only thing that delayed offsides calls are allowed on now. Although they might be playing due to junior rules, so it might be delayed. That could very well be the case. I think they were planning on playing one at junior rules and one at AAA rules, which are different. Bull picks it up and leaves it. 24 Teddy battling down low for it. We've got a couple of players. Number 7 picks it up at the near side half wall. Shot on, and Bull saves that one. They'll get a stoppage of play. 16:42 left in the second period. Still tons of hockey. We're not even halfway through this game. Lots of hockey to be played. Robinson taking the draw now against number 21, Burnett. And Burnett's kicked out of the faceoff, replaced by number 20, Brow. And Tigers win that one, but not cleanly. Bounced off the back wall, picked up by Ingram. Not at all. It did go out. Was bouncing around. Kenny picks it up on the near side, chips it off the boards, and thrown up. Chipped again out of the Tigers zone, but turned over. Pass up to Brow. Brow picks it up, leaves it for 22. Shot wide of the net, picked up by Kenny down low. Chipped up and out and all the way down, and we got an icing call on the Tigers. Kenny threw that one straight down the middle, went wide of the goalie, just enough to generate an icing call. 16:06 left in the second period, sorry. Ray taking the draw. He's out against number 18, Sator. Sator wins that by pushing it past Ray. Chavez with it, and picked up by Ray, and he chips it out of the zone. Thrown back in. Yep, they are playing by junior rules. There was another that should have been an offsides, but junior rules do in fact delay. Back up to a point. 8 with a shot picked up. Ray gets it up to Wenner. Leonard battling, and he's shoved down a couple times, takes a shot, and New Mexico comes away with it. And Burt blows a tire. Shot on, save Ray down there. He hits the guy into the boards. New Mexico with it down below the goal line. Number 5 gets it, throws it down deep, and Tigers get it and throw it all the way down, but somehow no icing. Adams pounding number 4 down there. That's Armstrong. Shot wide of the net. Number 4 picks that up. Armstrong, he goes around behind the New Mexico net, leaves it for number 5. Bono? Oh, I can't pronounce that one. Picked up by 15, chipped up, and Jared Ozzo not able to get it out, and gets a second attempt, bounces it off the board, not able to get it out. Burt with it, gets it up to Adams. Adams misses the pass, picked up by 10. 10 carries it in, shot blocked by Couillon, rimmed around, picked up on the near side boards by Albano. He fails to connect on that pass. New Mexico brings it back in, chips it in to the near side. Albano on him, but New Mexico controlling it again. Geronazzo bounces it off the boards, and it goes all the way down the near side for a icing call. So we get another stoppage of play and a face-off down low in the Tigers zone. McEnroy taking the draw, won by New Mexico. Noble with it, with the head of steam, gets around. Lunge, shot by Noble, and that goes past the goalie, hits the glass, rolls up into the backdrop netting, so we get a stoppage of play and a lost puck. Face off down in the New Mexico zone. McEnroy taking the draw again. He wins that one, but nobody there to grab it. Couillon back to get it. Couillon picks it up, gets around New Mexico player, but only temporarily as New Mexico ends up with it in the neutral zone. Chipped up and in, past Couillon. And Albano picks it up and rims it all the way around. New Mexico controlling that one. Albano picks it up and carries it in. Tries to get around the New Mexico player. He gets it and whacks it all the way down. So we get a cross-checking penalty on New Mexico. That's going to put the Tigers on a power play. 13:01 left in the second period. Again, no Zam in the middle of the second. We're doing it between periods, playing by junior rules this time. So a little bit longer game that's probably going to run in the neighborhood of about 2.5 hours. But lots of hockey. Who doesn't like more hockey? I don't know anybody that doesn't like more hockey. I know I do. Hazlitt snags that out of the air right off the face-off, and we get a really quick stoppage. I think we expired 2 whole seconds on that play. Robinson taking the draw, and same thing, back to Hazlitt, and he covers that one up, and another, well, that one was only 1 second there. So that was a little bit quicker than the previous one. New Mexico goes for a couple players changing. Robinson again taking the draw, and chipped up, Slomiak with it. Over to the near side point to Ingram. Ingram cross ice to Ray. Ray with a shot wide of the net. Ingram picks it up, back to Slomiak, back to Ingram, back to Slomiak, back to Ray, back to Slomiak, shot. Rimmed around and out. Slomiak back to pick up the puck. 1:30 left on the penalty for New Mexico. Slomiak with it. Gets it up to, who was that, Robinson. Chipped in, and Hazlet just covers that one up, so we get a stoppage of play. Again, down in the New Mexico zone. 12:19 left in the second period. 1:19 left in the penalty for New Mexico. We got Dario taking the draw. And New Mexico comes away with that. Lund bounces it off the near side glass all the way down. No icing because they're on a penalty kill. Left for Coulomb. Goes in off a Hazlet, and he just bounces it out, pulls it in with his stick, and covers it up. 58 seconds left on the power play for the Tigers. Looks like we got Robinson coming out with Porter and Ingram, Slomiak and Ray on the back end for the power play. A little bit of a different look there. Robinson taking the draw, and somebody's getting kicked out of the face-off. And Robinson is booted. So Porter takes his place. Ingram moves over to the left side. Number 10 was taking the draw with him. Against him, that was Ball. And Tigers controlling it. Chipped up and out by New Mexico. Porter with it. Gets it over to Slomiak. Back to Porter. Porter controlling that. He tries to go wide. Leaves it for Robinson. Back down to Porter. Porter with it. Gets it up to Robinson. Over to Slomiak. Over to Robinson. Shot! Saved by Hazlet. Ray battling for it. Picked up by Porter. Porter's hauled down. Still managing to maintain control of the puck, though. Rimmed around. Ray gets to it first and bats it in deep. Ray again gets to it and gets it in deep. He's battling the New Mexico player. Robinson tries to get it over to Ingram. Ingram chips it in to Geronazzo. Geronazzo with a shot and the save by Hazlet. Chipped up and out. Marvisi back to pick that one up. Left for him by Gould. Marvisi bounced off the puck. Chipped back to Marvisi. Marvisi controlling that. Gets it up to Adams, and Adams gets it out. And that is bouncing everywhere, and we get a tripping call made on, not sure who that's on. And that's Adams going to the box. Sorry, it's Marvisi going to the box. That's twice in one game. What the heck? All right, Blake. I mean, at least you're battling, but geez, stay out of the box, kiddo. Burke battling for it. That puts New Mexico on a power play. So New Mexico controlling it inside the Tiger zone. Lund with it. Lund cross ice to Larson. Chipped in. Back to Larson. Shot and saved by Gould. Picked up by New Mexico down low. Back to Lund up top. Back down the near side half wall to Wentworth. Wentworth controlling it. Back to Lund. Back to Wentworth. Wentworth controlling it now down low. Takes it down below the goal line. Gets to the far side half wall. Larson with it. Larson walks it in. Passes it to the far side half wall. Lost. Bounced off the boards and out by the Tigers. So they get a little bit of a reprieve and get a change, wholesale change of their lines. Wetter out, pushing up front. Robinson with him. New Mexico tries to control it and get it in. Shot by number 7. Cool there, and he plays that puck really well. Number 7 was Larson. Left down for Brow. Brow controlling it on the near side half wall. Cross ice pass. Shot and the save by Houle. Shot was made by number 25, Kerr. Houle snagged that out of the air, and we get a stoppage of play. 8 seconds left on my son's penalty. That's twice. I don't think I've ever seen him take 2 penalties in a game. New Mexico controlling it down below the Tigers' zone. Out of the zone, and New Mexico brings it back in. Guillaume controlling it now, gets it in, controlling the puck, but we have an offsides call on the Tigers, bringing it into the zone. Tigers are now, incidentally, back at full strength, but we got a stoppage of play, and face-off in the neutral zone. McEnroy taking the draw. Tigers controlling that one. Cross ice to Theriot. Theriot with a shot. He brought it in offsides just as the whistle was blown. He shoots on Hazlitt, and Hazlitt redirects that to the far side. But we have him offside, so it comes back out into the neutral zone. McEnroy again taking the draw. Theriot and Noble out with him. Slomiak and Peng on the back end. New Mexico picks it up. Carries it down below the Tigers' goal line. Shot. Blocked up front. Number 8 taking the shot. That's Shagovitz. Kept in. Slomiak picks it up down in the far side corner. Leaves it for Peng. Peng with it. Bounces it back over to Slomiak. And who was that? Noble chips it all the way down for an icing call. And face off down in the Tigers zone again. Robinson taking the draw now. New Mexico wins that one. Porter with it, backhands it out of the zone, picked up by New Mexico. Chipped in by number 5. Tigers controlling it. Over to Albano. Albano loses the handle on it and finally chips it all the way up, and that's going to go for no icing, as apparently it went off of one of the New Mexico players. Chipped in by Ingram. Robinson back to get it. He's bumped. New Mexico now controlling it, bringing it up the far side, and chipped in by, that's 15, Wentworth. Porter with it. Over to Albano. Albano chips it up and out and gets it out of the zone. Number 5 controls it and just throws it in. Ingram gets it. Cross ice over to Ray. Ray's not able to handle it. Chipped in by number 22, Kawagishi. And puck rims around to the far side. Ray bounces, pokes it out a little bit. New Mexico controlling it. Throw cross ice. Burnt back to get that, and he gets it and throws it all the way down, and that's going to go just wide of the goalie, so we get an icing call. Tigers will get a change in there. 5:54 left in the second period. Current score 3-0 with New Mexico being up. Marvisi taking the draw for the Tigers. I can't read the number for New Mexico. Back to the point, skirts out. That was number 11, Hubbard, that took the draw against Marvisi. He won that one. Kenny with it. Marvisi battling along with Kenny against New Mexico. Number 29, Mooney down there. Back to the point, number 7. Shot wide of the net by number 7. That was Larson. Chipped up Adams with it. Tries to get it over to Marvisi. Marvisi misses it to Geronazzo. Back to Marvisi. He misses it. Adams with it. With the head of steam. Tries to get a shot off. Adams controlling it back up to the point. And Julio chips it in, but Marvisi takes a whack, and we get an icing call as Marvisi tried to play either the play or the puck. So that's going to be intentional and go all the way down into the Tiger zone. McEnroy taking the draw now. He's out against 29, Mooney, I think. Brought out of the zone. Ferriol back to pick it up. And over to Peng, over to Slomiak. Back to Peng. And he's not able to handle it. New Mexico with the shot that goes wide of the net. Picked up on the far side. Chipped in deep. A little bit of ping pong hockey there. Nice play by Peng. Ferriol gets the puck out and brought back into the New Mexico zone. Good cross-ice pass there. Knocked out of harm's way by Peng, rimmed around to the far side. Noble throws it up the boards to Ferriol. Ferriol jumps out of the way of a check. Get a little bit of altercation going on between Noble and number 19, Griska. Griska controlling it, picked up by Noble. Noble chips it up and way out, and picked up by number 8, Chagovitz, in the New Mexico zone. Porter throws that one in. Porter bounces it off the backboards and chipped up. Albano tries to control it, and he fails to do so. Robinson with it now. Gets it over to Burt. Burt throws that in. Porter back to get it. He gets hauled down. And a little move by Robinson. Shot. And I think Hazlitt made that save there. Another shot and another save. Ingram with it. He fails to get a shot off. Back to Albano. Albano shot is blocked. And Leonard back to get it. Bounces it off the boards to Albano. Albano picks it up, and New Mexico now picks it up. Now this game's getting really physical. Burnt back to pick it up, over to Albano. Albano throws it in on sides, and no icing. Rimmed all the way around to the far side. Picked up by number 5, Kubuno. Battle on the near side wall. New Mexico comes away with that one. Up to 20 Brow. And Albano picks that puck up after Brow loses it. Brought up the near side wall, and Albano was hit a couple times. But we have a stoppage, and I think it was just an offsides. No, it was not. We actually have a penalty on number 22, Kawagishi, as he goes to the sin bin for 2 whole minutes. That puts the Tigers on a power play with Theriot taking the draw. He wins that one. Noble picks it up and gets it back to Coulion. Noble with it on the far side half wall. Back to Coulomb. Coulomb with a shot and a save by Hazlat. And I think that was Dariel. No, that was Noble in there. As I think he got a stick up on Hazlet, and Hazlet took exception to that one. So we got Dariel taking the draw now. And back to Coulomb. Back down to Noble. Winner, Noble. Back to Winner. Back to Coulomb. Coulomb to Winner. Winner to the Noble. And pass was interrupted a little bit. Back over to Winner. Back down to Noble. Back to Winner. Winner over to Coulomb. Coulomb throws it cross ice. Goes off the glass. Picked up by Noble. Noble spins away. Takes it down low. Still controlling the puck. Cross ice over to Winner. Winner with it. Over to Coulomb. Coulomb down to Noble. Noble tries to get it over to Winner. Winner back to Coulomb up at the top of the blue line. Back down to Winner. Winner backhands it over to Noble. Near side corner. Backhanded down deep. And McEnroy there. He gets it over to Winner. Winner back to Ingram. Ingram with a shot that's redirected wide. Coulomb not able to handle it. And New Mexico now controlling it. And they get it down deep and go wholesale change. Ingram with it. Bounced off the boards, but not connected on that pass with Porter. Chipped in by Porter. Ingram controlling it. Cross ice over to Robinson. Shot by Ingram, saved by Hazlet, and he sucks that one in and covers it up. 17.4 seconds left in the second period. Penalty is over, and New Mexico is back at full strength. Robinson taking the draw now. Rimmed around and chipped up and out. Race to get it, number 13 with a head of steam. That was Whitesill, but he's not able to get to it before it's an icing call. Going to come all the way back down. A whole 7 seconds knocked off of that time. 10.1 remaining in the second period. Robinson taking the draw. He loses that one. New Mexico comes away with it. Thrown all the way around, but not out. Porter with it. Back to Slomiak. Slomiak with a shot, and that's blocked right at the buzzer by number 13. Heck of a shot by Whitesill to end the second period. We're going to go take a quick break. We'll be back shortly. If this was a true production, we'd probably be running a bunch of commercials to capture your attention. But it's not. So we're just going to mute and say we'll be back. We'll see you in about 15 minutes after a clearing of the ice. All right, folks, we are back. Start of the third and final period of this game. McIntyre taking the draw. Can't tell who's in, and New Mexico wins that one, chips it up. Burt picks it up on the far side. Coulomb loses the handle on it. Shot saved by Hunter. Cool. New Mexico manages to keep it in. Burt chips it up to Noble. Noble leaves it for McIntyre. Shot and saved by Hazlitt as he covers that one up, and we get a stoppage of play. I have been asked to give a shout out to Jim Coffey. So there you are. Starting the third period, the current score is 3-0. New Mexico is up in this game. Ingram battling for it down low. Robinson with him. Chipped up by New Mexico and cross ice. And out of the zone, number 16, Nance, loses the handle on it as he's still battling down low. And Tigers come away with it, chip it up to Ingram. Ingram looks up, sees a hit coming towards him, braces for that one. Chipped down deep by New Mexico. Ingram tries to get it out, but that's blocked also. New Mexico now controlling it in their own zone. Chipped up to number 19, Griska. Shot on and a save by Houle as he covers that one up, and we get a stoppage of play. New Mexico controlling that at the top of the slot. Lund there gets a shot that's blocked. Picked up by Ray and left for Wenner. Wenner controlling it, bounces it off the rear board out to Albano. Albano not able to get a handle on it. New Mexico blows a pass, no icing as it goes all the way down. Lund back to pick it up. Hazlitt leaves it for him. Lund tries to get it up to one of his teammates, not able to do so. Albano to Burt. Burt up to Ray. Ray loses a handle on that. Wenner. That was Wenner lost the handle on it and loses the puck. Pop back out as Wenner's hounding the New Mexico player. Number 15, Wentworth. Wentworth gets it and chips that in deep. Coulomb gets it up. Cross ice pass to Adams. Adams carries it in. Shot and the save by Hazlitt. As Barbisi's right there at the doorstep. He gets hauled down. Not enough to call anything. Face off down in the New Mexico zone as Hazlitt slowed the play down. Barbisi taking the draw. Bounce off the boards. Adams there. He's not able to get a handle on it. Number 13, Whitesell is battling on the far side boards. Jared Ozza with a shot. Goes off the side of the net. Picked up by Adams. Back up to Coulomb. Battle on the near side boards. Barbisi picks it up. Throws it down deep. Rims around below the goal line. Barbisi back to pick it up, and he gets bumped. Jared Ozzo with a shot on and a save by Hazlitt that he covers up, and we get a stoppage of play. Tigers go for a change. Good pressure by the Tigers on that shift. New Mexico having to also go for a change. 17 minutes left in the third period. New Mexico brings it out of their zone. Chipped up. McIntyre with it. Shot. Saved by Hazlitt. Slomiak tries to get to it, fails to do so. New Mexico comes flying out of their zone through the neutral zone. Shot blocked. And then bounced off the far side boards and all the way down. And that's going to go for an icing as the Tigers ice the puck again. Face off down in their zone. 6:29 left in the third period. Robinson taking the draw now. And Tigers win that one. Picked up by, I believe, Burt. He throws it up to Ingram. Ingram to Robinson. Robinson trying to get in. Porter gets a shot off. Goes up over Hazlet and hits the back glass. Porter throws it up. Gets it over to Ingram. Ingram over to Robinson. Robinson's shot and a save by Hazlet as Ingram is right there at the back door. Good pressure again by the Tigers. They're trying to push a little harder this period, it seems. Let's hope they can keep it up. Ray taking the draw now. He's against, not sure, 14 Ensign. New Mexico now controlling it, bringing it out of their zone. Cross-ice pass that fails to connect. Burnt picks it up in the Tiger zone, spins around behind the net. Does quick reversal and gets it to Albano, and Albano ends up losing the handle on it as New Mexico picks it up, and they end up getting it past School, and that puts the New Mexico team up 4-0 now in this game. I kind of had a sneaking suspicion that New Mexico was going to be playing a little bit harder this game. I don't think they were real happy with having lost that game. Marvisi taking the draw against Ensign. New Mexico comes away with that one. Ensign carries it in, spins away, chipped up, past Lund. Adams racing to get it. He's battling Lund to get to it. Marvisi right there. Coulomb gets a shot. Marvisi over to Coulomb. Over to Kenny, and a shot and a save by Hazlet as Jaron Ozzo gets hauled down. And we get a stoppage of play. Good pressure by those five. Moving that puck around really well. Marvisi again taking the draw. And again, I can't see the number. Looks like number 11, Hubbard, is taking the draw against Marvisi. Tigers come away with that one. Comes out of the zone. Coulomb. Kenny bounces it off the boards out to New Mexico. New Mexico picking it up and throwing it into the neutral zone. Good stick work by McIntyre to block that one, but it finally goes in again. Coulomb bounces it up to Jaron Ozzo. Jaron Ozzo whiffs on it, and New Mexico picks it up and throws it back in deep. Adams gets it over to Jaron Ozzo. Jaron Ozzo not able to handle it. Brow with it temporarily. Picked up by Noble. Noble comes in with the head of steam and loses a handle on the puck. Back to Slomiak. Slomiak with a shot. Back to Noble. And Noble is going at it with number 25. That is Kern. And we get a stoppage of play. And we get a high stick. Not sure who that's on. Okay, another shout out going to Mercedes Van Meekeren. She's watching the game from back in Sioux Falls. We got people from all over watching the game right now. Face off down in the New Mexico zone. Robinson taking the draw. Won by the Tigers only temporarily as New Mexico comes away with it. Bounced off the near side glass and all the way down. New Mexico with a penalty. I didn't even notice that happen. My bad. Good battle down low. Finally, Robinson comes away with it. Over to Ingram. Ingram leaves it for Ray. Ray not able to handle it. Ingram picks it back up. Cross ice. Pass. Porter with it. Bounces it off the boards to Robinson. Robinson gets it over to Slomiak on the near side. He crosses over the blue line. Gets it to Ingram. Ingram controlling it. And he chips it in deep for Porter. Porter not able to cleanly handle it. Picked up by Whitesell down low. Whitesell battling for it. Tigers get the puck back up to the point to Ray. Ray over to Slomiak. Slomiak shoots and no goal there. Bounced off the near side boards, back up to the point to Slomiak. But it pops out of the zone. Robinson controlling the puck. Gets it back to Ray as he goes down behind the Tigers zone or Tigers net and tries to reset. He's hounded by Whitesell. Back over to Coulomb. He carries it in. Good move by him to get around the New Mexico player. Then he throws it right into the New Mexico player's foot, and they get it and carry it all the way down. Winter back to pick it up behind the net. Winter just looking for a good outlet. Picked up by Coulomb. Coulomb over to Winter. Winter carries it up. Backhands it in. Picked up by McEnroy. McEnroy with it. Chips it in, or chips it towards the net. That's redirected. That goes up and out of play as we get a stoppage of play. Down low. Penalty is over. Both teams have full strength. It looks like we got RBC taking the draw. Again, I can't see the player that took that draw. 14, I believe that is. That's Ensign. Albano gets it and throws it in deep. Adams back to racing to get to it. RBC tries to get to it and ends up going off the glass. Burt back to pick it up in his own zone. Goes behind the net. Quick reversal. Back up to the point to Adams. Adams to Barbisi. Barbisi throws it off the glass and gets it out. Burt with it now in the Tiger zone. Bounces it off the glass to Adams, but he fails to connect on that, and that goes for an icing at the 11:16 mark of the third period. Robinson taking the draw against number 21, Burnett, but Burnett gets tossed out, replaced by number 20, Brow. Rimmed around in the Tiger zone, bounced off the far side boards. Porter with a good play to get it into the zone. Tigers seem to be getting a little more physical now. Kawagishi carries that one in. Shot, and that's blocked by his own man, by Burnett up front. Shot towards the net, that's blocked too. Picked up in the Tiger zone, chipped up. Porter just backhands it into the Mexico zone as he goes for a change. Thrown up to Kawagishi. Kenny with it, chips it up to Ray, not able to connect on that pass. Winter there, battling hard. Puck comes back into the Tiger zone. Pass to Ray. Ray gets hit from the side, picked up by Chavez and chipped in. Ray with a shot and a save. No!
You know who scored that goal?
It was Ray.
Ray?
Yeah. Face-off taken by Robinson. Puck bouncing around. Robinson picks it back up. Shot. That's blocked. Hazlitt had to knock that away. Picked up by New Mexico. Thrown off the near side boards, but picked up by Robinson. And he manages to keep that in. Robinson racing to it. Gets it in front. And it goes in! Robinson with the goal! Hazlitt got surprised and went off the inside of his pad. And back behind him and crosses over the line. 2 quick goals for the Tigers. Bring them within 2. 4-2 now is the score with 7:30 left in the third period. All right, looks like we had a timeout called, and both teams are discussing their strategy. I suspect that the New Mexico team is just saying, hey, let's get through the next 7 minutes, 30 seconds with no more goals scored. And the Tigers are going, hey, let's keep pushing the envelope. We're doing good with getting these, getting the pressure put on this New Mexico team. Let's just keep going, boys. That's what I would do if I were coaching either of those situations. All right. Face-off at center ice. Robinson taking the draw with Ingram and Porter out with him. Porter gets it to Ingram, Robinson. Puck's right there. New Mexico comes away with it, does get it out of the zone. Porter picks it up. He's looking to give it to somebody. Coulomb picks it up. Back to Kenny, back to Coulomb. Up to Robinson. Robinson loses the handle on it. New Mexico chips it back in. Coulomb gets it, bounces it off the boards, but New Mexico picks it up. Not able to keep it in, though, as they do get it back. Number 22, Kawagishi picks that one up and carries it in. He's hounding Kenny. Kenny there bounces the puck off of one of the New Mexico players, but ties it up in that far corner. Picked up by Wenner. Wenner gets it up to Ingram. Ingram gets it and throws it in. And he's hounded and thrown out by New Mexico. Back to Burt. Burt picks it up. And he doesn't see anybody, decides to carry it up himself. Ends up getting it in the zone. New Mexico chips it back out. New Mexico racing for it. Number 18 with a burst of speed that was scored, as he's able to get it in deep into the Tiger zone. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left in the period. Puck tied up down below the net. New Mexico comes away with it, throws it towards the net, goes off the glass and out of the zone. New Mexico after having to regroup. B2B pass over to Lund. New Mexico carries it in, but only temporarily as it bounces up and out. Chavez there, as well as Wenner, picked up by McEnroy. McEnroy bumped off the puck. Back up to New Mexico as they carry it in. Noble backhands it out to McEnroy, but they don't connect. New Mexico now controlling it and chipped in by number 16. That is Vance. Picked up down low. Noble trying to get it, and he throws it in deep, rims it around to Slomiak. Slomiak down there, and chipped out by Peng, but picked up by New Mexico in the neutral zone and chipped back in deep. Slomiak back to get it, leaves it for Noble. Back to McEnroy. McEnroy carried it in, and he's bumped off the puck. New Mexico comes out of their own zone with it. Adams there. Back over to Peng. Peng bounces it off the boards. McEnroy there. Shot saved by Hazlitt as he covers that one up, and we get a stoppage at play. 4:30 left in the third period. It looks like we're getting a penalty. Somebody going to the sin bin. It looks like New Mexico's going to the box. Number 8. That is Shagovitz, and he's going to the box for a cross-check. That puts the Tigers on a power play late in this game. Let's see if they can get a goal and put them within one. Robinson taking the draw. Tigers win that one. Ensign gets it back to Coulomb. He's on the far side half wall to Porter. Porter with the weak shot. Doesn't really go anywhere. Thrown up front. Coulomb with it. Little dancing. Oh, back to Ensign. Ensign over to Coulomb. Shot. And redirected wide of the net. Ray with it. Gets it back to Ingram. Shot and a goal by Robinson. Now the score is 4-3. This is a game with 4 minutes left in the third period. Tigers, 3 quick goals in this third period to bring them within one. These games have been a lot closer than I thought they would be. And McEnroy taking the draw now. He's going against number 20 or 21. That's Burnett. And Tigers win that one. Back to Burt. Burt chips it up to Noble. Noble just redirects it into the zone. It goes back behind the New Mexico net. Picked up by Noble on the far side. Burt chips that off the boards, picks it back up, and number 20, no Kawagishi, 22, carries it in. Not able to do much with it. He didn't have much of a shot there. Picked up by number 20, Grau, down low. Kawagishi picks it up down below the net. Back to Lund at the point. He just chips that down the boards and all the way around. Burt back to pick that one up. He's not able to get to it first. Picked up by McEnroy. And kept in by New Mexico, and they are hounding the Tigers, trying to keep them all hemmed in. Goes in front of the net there. Backhander up and managed to get it out. Noble does. Larson picks it up in the New Mexico zone, and he backhands it up. Coulomb chips it in and picked back up and thrown in deep by Larson. Chipped up by Kenny, and Coulomb picks it up down low. Gets it over the near side boards, and Tigers not able to get it out. They're struggling a little bit here. Chipped in by number 18, Secord. Puck is bouncing everywhere. New Mexico picks it up, and it crosses over, so we get an icing or an offsides call. Ray's not able to handle it right there at the blue line. So we got a timeout call. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, folks, we're back. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left in the third period. 4-3 game. This is a close one. I didn't expect the Tigers to be able to come back and score 3 quick goals against the Ice Wolves, but they did. Chipped in, Burt with it, gets it over to Coulomb. He bounces off the board, picked up by Lund. Lund and Coulomb battling, and chipped in by Lund, picked up by Burt. And he's not able to rim it around. Battle in the far side corner right now. Leonard gets it up to Ingram. Ingram gets around the New Mexico player, chipped up, and Haslat snags that out of the air. And we get a stoppage of play. 1:37 left in the third period. We're winding down the clock here. Let's see what these boys can do. All right, Tigers have pulled the goalie. 1:37, Noble out as the sixth man. Porter taking the draw. It's left-handed draw. He chips it in. Haslet just gets a hold of it and throws it back. Ingram with it. Ingram gets it over to Noble. Ingram now with it. Back to the point to Burt. Burt with his shot. That's blocked. picked up in the neutral zone by Burt. Coulomb gets it, leaves it for Burt. Burt to Noble. Noble chips it in, and Kawagishi picks up the puck, and we got an icing call. So he's not able to do anything with it. 1:06 left in the third period. Still some hockey to be played here, although we are winding down. Chavez taking the draw here. Tigers with 6 players on the ice. Chipped up, backhanded up by New Mexico up into the backdrop netting, so we get a stoppage of play. I think we got Brow taking the draw here. And Tigers win that one, but only temporarily. Thrown all the way down, and that's going to go for an icing as Kawagishi tried to get it in the net. All the way down at the other end, and no go. Clock seemed to start late and stop late, so we're going to try it again. Robinson taking the draw. I believe you have Brow still out there. They reset a little bit of time back on the clock. Robinson gets it over. McEnroy got a backhanded shot. Back to the point. Thrown down deep. Ray battling for it. Thrown up, and Kawagishi with it, and he gets bumped. And Robinson gets to it before Burnett does. Chipped up and out. McEnroy with it, and he loses the handle on it, but only temporarily. Shot wide of the net. Burt gets it to McEnroy. Battle down low. Behind the net of New Mexico. Kept in by Kenny. Nance down there battling with him. Chipped off the near side boards. And out. Picked up by Kenny. Over to Thero, and he just chips it in, gets the horn sound. That does it. New Mexico takes this one. Each team winning one game in this series. Great games all around by both teams. Tigers did fantastic. Really happy to see how well they did. We will see you on the next broadcast. Don't know when that'll be, but we will. We'll keep you updated. Check out the Facebook page for more information, and the YouTube page be sure and like and subscribe on YouTube so that we know, or so that you know when the games go live. As I mentioned before, if we're doing games at Surditch, which a lot of our home games will be at Surditch, we will not be broadcasting on YouTube because we don't have access to get out their network via YouTube, or to get to YouTube. So those games alone will be broadcast on Facebook. In the meantime, everybody have a good... Oh, it's Saturday, right? It's Saturday. Yeah, everybody have a good Saturday afternoon. Still some of the weekend to enjoy. And we will see you at the next game.